name is Beth Rubin. I am an associate professor at the Graduate School of Education in the Department of Educational Theory, Policy, and Administration, and I'm one of the co-founders and co-directors of the Rutgers Urban Teaching Fellows Program. The Rutgers Urban Teaching Fellows Program is a program for students who are already accepted into Graduate School of Education programs, and we function as a support program for students who are interested in teaching in urban settings. So students who are matriculated GSE students will apply to our program in the fall of their first year at the GSE. They'll be accepted that fall and start working with the Urban Fellows Program in the spring.
So we're approaching the application deadline at the end of this month, and then the incoming group of students will do their field work in an urban district, and we'll take the class Urban Education together as a cohort. And so that's really great because that's where they start to establish relationships. We really try to place more than one student in a school so that they have, some connection to the GSE. And then in the fall semester during student teaching, once a month we meet as a cohort in seminar format to process what's happening in the student teaching experience.
When I got to the GSE in 2001, there wasn't an urban education course. This had been a really important part of my graduate student work at the University of Berkeley, and I was a TA for an urban ed course taught by Pedro Noguera, who's a real expert in the field of urban education. So I brought his model of urban education to the GSE and created a course here.
And we're planning other ways to do professional development and support. And I think that that's what students really find is having the personal connections, being able to talk to each other as colleagues about what they're facing, and then being able to reach out to alum who are currently teaching all over the state and even outside of the state to talk about how they've grappled with certain issues and how they're succeeding in urban settings.
So Dr. Abu El-Haj and I have developed a program that's based on three different ideas, three principles. The first of which is that students who teach in urban settings will be helped by having a solid analysis of issues and concerns of urban communities. The second being that students who want to prepare themselves well need to understand the capacities of the students and have tools for working with the strengths of the students and their communities. And the third is a larger analysis of inequality in the United States so they can understand how urban schools are part of a larger picture. So we work on all three of these throughout the course of the program, in their coursework, in the support that we offer to students while they're student teaching, and in the work that the students do themselves as they go back into the schools and communities and develop projects hand in hand with the students there.
I think really one of the advantages of this program is that students get support not only from a coordinator or from the professors who work with this program, but also from their colleagues being in a cohort of students who are all committed to urban education, and then now developing relationships to alum who are willing to support and network in doing this type of work.